The world of hacking is far more complex and nuanced than popular media often portrays, encompassing a diverse spectrum of individuals with vastly different motivations, skill sets, and ethical boundaries that collectively shape our digital landscape in profound ways. At one end of this spectrum sit the notorious black hat hackers, the digital outlaws who infiltrate systems for personal gain, malice, or chaos, operating outside legal boundaries to steal sensitive data, deploy ransomware attacks, or cripple critical infrastructure purely for their own benefit, or to serve shadowy clients willing to pay top dollar for their illicit services. These cybercriminals employ sophisticated techniques like zero-day exploits, advanced persistent threats, and social engineering schemes to bypass security measures, often working in organized syndicates that mirror corporate structures with specialized roles for coding, phishing, money laundering, and even customer support for their illegal products. The damage caused by black hats is staggering, from the WannaCry ransomware attack that paralyzed hospitals worldwide to the Colonial Pipeline hack that disrupted fuel supplies across the eastern United States. Their actions demonstrate how a single skilled malicious hacker can create global chaos with nothing more than a laptop and an internet connection. Yet their world is far from monolithic, ranging from teenage script kiddies using pre-made tools to cause mischief to state-sponsored operatives like Russia's Fancy Bear or China's APT-41 who conduct cyber warfare and industrial espionage at a scale that blurs the line between criminality and international conflict. In stark contrast to these digital villains, stand the white hat hackers, also known as ethical hackers or penetration testers, who use their skills to strengthen cybersecurity rather than exploit it, working within legal frameworks to identify vulnerabilities before malicious actors can discover them. These professionals often hold certifications like Certified Ethical Hacker or Offensive Security Certified Professional, and their work might involve conducting authorized penetration tests for corporations, auditing government systems for weaknesses, or developing security patches for widely used software. Major tech companies now actively recruit white hats through bug bounty programs, offering substantial rewards for responsibly disclosed vulnerabilities, a practice that has really transformed what was once considered rebellious behavior into a lucrative, respected career path. Some of the most famous white hats include individuals like Kevin Mitnick, who transitioned from being one of the FBI's most wanted black hats to running a successful security consultancy, or Tsutomu Shimomura, whose pursuit and capture of Mitnick became legendary in hacker folklore. The rise of ethical hacking reflects a broader cultural shift where hacker skills are increasingly recognized as vital to national security and economic stability, with universities now offering degree programs in cybersecurity and governments establishing dedicated cyber defense units staffed by reformed hackers. Between these two extremes exists the morally ambiguous world of grey hat hackers, who operate in the ethical twilight zone. They may break laws by accessing systems without permission, but do so without malicious intent, often exposing vulnerabilities publicly to force organizations to address security flaws. A typical grey hat operation might involve hacking into a corporation's database to demonstrate security weaknesses, then demanding payment to reveal how they did it, a practice that, honestly, straddles the line between extortion and legitimate security consulting. While some view grey hats as digital vigilantes serving the greater good, others argue their methods undermine legal processes and set dangerous precedents, regardless of their intentions. High-profile examples include the Anonymous Collective, which has targeted everything from corrupt governments to terrorist organizations without clear authorization, or Guccifer 2.0, who exposed political corruption but through illegal means. The grey hat phenomenon raises difficult questions about whether the ends justify the means in cybersecurity, particularly when bureaucratic inertia leaves critical systems vulnerable and whistleblowing becomes the only path to meaningful change. Beyond these primary categories, The hacker ecosystem includes numerous specialized subtypes that, really reflect the diversity of motivations and methodologies in the digital underground. Hacktivists, like those affiliated with WikiLeaks or lulzsec, use their skills to promote political agendas, targeting organizations they perceive as corrupt or oppressive, and often leaking sensitive documents to achieve their goals. While some folks view them as freedom fighters exposing truth to power, others see them as dangerous anarchists undermining societal stability. Script kiddies represent the low-skilled end of the spectrum, typically young, inexperienced individuals who rely on pre-written scripts and tools to launch basic attacks, often for notoriety rather than financial gain. Though honestly, their actions can still cause significant damage due to the power of modern hacking tools readily available on the dark web. At the opposite end of the skill spectrum are elite hackers who possess deep technical knowledge and often work on cutting-edge exploits, some selling their services to the highest bidder on invitation-only dark web forums, where zero-day vulnerabilities command six-figure sums. The cybersecurity landscape has also given rise to nation-state hackers employed by governments to conduct cyber espionage, sabotage, or information warfare, blurring the lines between hacking and modern military strategy. Groups like Russia's Cozy Bear or North Korea's Lazarus Group operate with substantial resources and specific geopolitical objectives, whether that's stealing intellectual property, disrupting elections, or funding regimes through cryptocurrency heists. Their activities have ushered in a new era of hybrid warfare, where digital attacks can have real-world consequences, from shutting down power grids to compromising military communications. Similarly, corporate spies conduct industrial espionage, stealing trade secrets or proprietary research to benefit competitors or foreign entities, often operating through complex chains of intermediaries to obscure their true employers. On the more altruistic side, whistleblower hackers like Edward Snowden or Chelsea Manning have used their access to expose wrongdoing, sparking global debates about privacy, surveillance, and the ethics of leaking classified information. Their actions demonstrate how hacking can serve as a tool for transparency and accountability, though often at great personal cost. Meanwhile, security researchers focus on discovering vulnerabilities in systems and protocols, publishing their findings to advance cybersecurity knowledge, though sometimes facing legal repercussions when their work involves bypassing digital rights management or other protected systems. The hacker world also includes cyber terrorists, who aim to cause widespread fear or physical harm through digital means, whether by targeting critical infrastructure like nuclear plants or transportation systems, or by spreading extremist propaganda through hacked websites and social media accounts. While still relatively rare compared to other hacker types, their potential for destruction makes them a top priority for intelligence agencies worldwide. Contrasting sharply are ethical hacktivists who use their skills for social good, such as identifying vulnerabilities in humanitarian organization systems or developing privacy tools for activists under oppressive regimes. In recent years, we've seen the emergence of red team hackers, who are basically professional penetration testers simulating sophisticated attacks to evaluate organizational defenses. They really think and operate like real adversaries, uncovering security gaps before criminals can exploit them. Their work has become, essential in an era where traditional security assessments often just fail to anticipate creative attack vectors. Similarly, blue team hackers specialize in defensive security, developing systems to detect and neutralize threats. They kind of represent the yin to the red team's yang in modern cybersecurity operations. The motivations driving these diverse hacker types are honestly as varied as their methods, ranging from financial gain and political ideology to, sometimes, just the thrill of solving complex puzzles or proving one's technical prowess. Some are driven by personal grievances, like disgruntled employees seeking revenge on former employers, while others, like cyber mercenaries, treat hacking purely as a business, selling their services to whoever can pay. The common thread is really their ability to manipulate digital systems in ways their creators never intended, for better or worse. Understanding these hacker categories is, crucial for comprehending modern cybersecurity threats and defenses. The boundaries between them are often pretty fluid, with individuals sometimes transitioning from one category to another over time, motivated by changing circumstances, financial pressures, or personal beliefs. What remains constant, though, is the ongoing arms race between attackers and defenders in an increasingly digital world, where the stakes just keep growing higher every year as more aspects of our lives move online. From protecting personal data to safeguarding national security, the diverse world of hackers, in all its complexity, will definitely continue to shape our collective digital future in profound and unpredictable ways. The challenge for society is to foster the positive aspects of hacker culture while mitigating its dangers, recognizing that in our interconnected age, cybersecurity is no longer a niche concern, but a fundamental requirement for stability and progress. As technology keeps evolving at breakneck speed, so too will the hacker ecosystem, constantly redefining what's possible, for better or worse, in the endless dance between those who seek to exploit systems and those dedicated to protecting them.